We're going to turn now to Scott in Hoover. And Scott, we're running a little tight on time, so can you go quickly for me?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for taking my call. My concern is how these bully corporations are essentially removing our right to due process. The TV, honey. Because when you do business, they shoehorn you into an arbitration or a type of agreement. And my concern is, how are they essentially removing your right to have due process? What is the point of a legal system if you're going to shoehorn that in there and create some kind of second tier type law system? It just seems like a bullying tactic, and you're removing my right, my right for due process.
That's a good question, Scott. That's a great question. Ken, who would like that?
Well, Ken, you deal with the bully corporations, so why don't you take this one?
Well,
and I might piggyback.
Yeah. So, while I tend to agree with the caller philosophically, I will say that arbitration is you have to agree to it on the front end. Now, for example, nursing homes, you're not going to get in a nursing home unless you sign one. So, they've kind of got the upper hand there. But I will say this, that arbitration is not something that anybody should be afraid of. We arbitrate cases, nursing home cases all the time, and it's just another kind of process. It's a different process. A lot of times it can be more expensive, a lot of times it can be less expensive, it depends on it. But it's a situation where in business, if you agree to it, to arbitrate, then you agree to arbitrate. But you don't have to. There's only a few scenarios where, now if you buy a car, you sign an arbitration agreement, you're not going to get a jury trial. So I mean, philosophically I agree with the caller, but that's something that is been handled by the courts.
Yes. Well, Scott, thank you so much for that great question.